Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're gonna be watching some scary videos. We're gonna start with this one.
Oh God! It got me!
It got me. Has anyone ever seen Big Mouth? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Let's see if they have it. What is Andrew's the girl in that episode? Anything Goes in Florida. Dang, I don't. Wow, they don't have one of the best freaking things, dude. No one's ever made the clip, I guess. Ah, you got me. Do you know the name of the episode? Gosh, I've taken so long to just do this. Whatever. It's not gonna let me do it. Alright, let's just continue on with the video then.
You Owen?
I am Owen. There is, yeah.
Right, step out.
I don't want to.
You have to a minute. Come out.
Would you? No.
Yeah,
do you
come
mind
out.
have that? Please
Yeah, come
don't.
out. I want you to come out.
Can you?
Yeah, come out.
Before restraining me.
I'm not going to restrain you. Just come out a minute. All right? Just stand here a minute. Right, what's happened?
She's done herself thing.
Right.
She's tried killing herself 3, 5.
Where is she at the
9.
minute?
I had to put her in my bed.
You had to what? Put her on the bed?
Yeah. She's my love.
Okay, put the phone down. At the moment, I don't know what's happened. All right, so I'm arresting you on suspicion
Oh,
of
please.
murder. All right?
Damn.
There
What?
you go in. Give us a hand. Give us a hand.
I was supposed to be going to.
Don't drop your phone.
I'm not gonna. I was supposed to be going to go and get some baccy because you guys were coming over. Apparently now he's like messing me about.
I'll recall.
That's probably it. Yeah.
저 옆동에 사는데요. 저 사람이 자꾸 쫓아오는 거예요. 지금 집에 가면 안 될 것 같은데. 혹시 여기 있으세요?
네.
저 죄송한데 좀 같이 있어주시면 안 될까요?
우선 같이 놀아요.
집에 못 갈 것 같은데.
Like, why would you go over there and look? How would he know what floor?
You see another person that looks identical to you, run away and hide.
Oh, well, no. That's good. Oh, wow. Oh. Punch it. Punch it.
You see this right? You see this, right? You do see this, right?
Punch it.
Uncle Larry, is Jeffrey in here?
Right here, we're working on the bed.
Jeffrey, say something.
Huh?
Say something.
Asshole.
Fuck you. Hold on, guys, come in here.
Why?
Yeah, for
Come in
sure.
here.
Let's get. There's no way that
Yeah, just.
that doesn't even look real.
I'm not seeing things, right? You see it, Corn? Guys, come in here. I'm being good.
Someone slap this long haired guy. No one wants to see a part 2. Whoa. Oh. Next time you catch that shit, like dropping your M25. Nope. Yeah. Light it on fire.
Vamos a ver si tu nombre tiene una maldición. Atrás de una de estas puertas hay un fantasma que viene por ti. Vamos a ver si con tu nombre lo encuentras. Primero, pon tu dedo en la puerta que tú quieras. Ok, ahora quiero que deletrees tu nombre y te muevas un espacio por cada letra de tu nombre. Puedes moverte hacia cualquier dirección, solo siempre muévete hacia el mismo lado. ¿Listo? Perfecto. Fíjate en el número que apareció en tu puerta. Ahora, te vas a mover esa cantidad de veces alrededor del círculo en esta dirección. ¿Ya lo hiciste? Ok, ahora deja tu dedo ahí. Esa es la puerta que vas a abrir. Dale like para abrir la llave. Ok, si la puerta que abres es la que tiene el fantasma, quiere decir que tu nombre está maldito. Y para romper la maldición necesitas seguirme y mandarle este video a alguien. ¿Estás listo? ¿Está el fantasma contigo?
Part 3 of singing creepy songs in a stairwell. Until I scare someone.
It's just a cigarette and it cannot be that bad. Honey, don't you love me and you know it makes me sad.
All right, guys, it's almost midnight. 2020 is almost over. Good. Yeah, this was one of the worst years ever. 3, 2, 1. Ha! Why does the clock say 11:60?
Welcome to 2020 version 2. We recognize the failures of the first trial of 2020, and we want to do better. We ask for your forgiveness and to allow us a chance to try again. Thank you for your patience and our most sincere apologies for delaying 2021. Yours truly, the creators, Project Mandela. Stage 1 begins now. Good luck.
What the hell was it? Guys? Guys.
Let me see. I'll know if she's my dog. Merlin, sit. Turn around. Turn around. Lay down. You're not my dog. My dog don't know how to do no fucking trick. The fuck? Call 911. Hey! Somebody! Okay, I'm gonna end the live. I have to call the police. I have to.
Hey guys, can I get all y'all to look up here and say cheese on 3? 1, 2, 3, cheese! Are y'all Nah, they're coming! They saw me! What the fuck is that? Oh no.
What game is that?
Would it be too late to call it a fucking night? Uh-oh. They're coming up the stairs! God. Hey man, well first of all, oh, I can get up? Can you stop?
His voice means to deceive you. My voice just wants to leave you.
Of course, the most terrifying song, whatever the fuck this thing is. Oh yeah, I've seen this. It's into like
They offered me $3,000.
All right. Let's see.
Hey guys, welcome back.
No, not this one.
Hey guys, welcome back. Please leave a like so this video is recommended to others and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
Guys, have you seen Wiggins' Wild World TikTok account? These two have come across some really crazy stuff in their homestead that they just moved to in the desert about 15 miles away from the border. And they came across a whole bunch of shoes and kids' backpacks, kids' shoes that were untied. It's intense. And here's a clip of what I'm talking about.
So here's the boots. We found the match to the green boot that started it all yesterday. There's a like little girl's pink, glittery purple Nikes. All the stuff that we're finding, except for one pair of boxers, are women and children's. Like every backpack we're seeing is little and pink or purple. Yeah.
He even found a bone that was next to a pair of kids' pants.
Yeah, that could have been
He has mentioned that this is about 15 miles away from the border, but it's in a place that does not have any roads. It's off grid. They're trying to do a whole homestead, and they came across this stuff. He was also talking about how he had a neighbor that was like, don't do any social media stuff, and was being a little sketchy. So this is happening in real time, and I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out. Here is the TikTok account. It's Wiggins Wild World. I'll be tagging him on this so you guys can follow this in real time as well. I'm invested and I want to see what the hell's going on there. If you are a journalist, please look into this story. We need to figure out what the hell is going on, and hopefully we can expose this and get this out there.
I can't find his account. His account's gone. I watched a couple other videos and they're basically saying that the FBI told him to shut it down. I don't know if it's true, but it doesn't get more serious than that, especially since he said that it was so close to the border. That's scary, whatever he's getting into. But hopefully that guy's all right. Like, seriously.
They could have if the FBI did get involved with that, it could have been because there's an open investigation. They don't want it public. They don't want the people that they potentially could be investigating to see that guy's TikTok video and be like, oh shit, they're onto us. People are finding stuff. We got to move this here, move that there.
Hopefully he's all right.
What in the Dr. Seuss is this grass? And it's soft and squishy, like plush.
Weird.
Like a Tempur-Pedic. I'm not even kidding. People are probably watching me on the street.
Weird.
I don't care. And the owners are probably
It's like
watching
someone
me too.
didn't lay their lawn right.
I want this. This is, the video does not do it justice. how like lumpy and cartoonish this grass is. What if I come over here and film it from here? Look at
Yeah,
it.
it looks like they didn't.
No, it's not real.
They
I don't
didn't
know,
till
man.
it,
I don't
or
really
they
like
did
it.
till
It looks
They
like
didn't
something's
flatten
wrong
it
with
out
your
after.
lawn. It looks like you have like crawfish that are trying to surface or something. It's not for me, I guess.
Weird.
That's my posture half the time. I always got to remind myself to sit up straight.
EVE Online is a vast universe.
Poor guy. That's why we be having these back problems, man.
Okay.
No, stop it. Stop it. No, stop. Hey, hey. Roxy. No. No, stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. No, stop. Hey, hey.
Bruh, the way the lion's just staring back. He knows good and well if that cage wasn't there, he would have ate everybody up. When you have a whole damn litter of swamp puppies in your backyard. Oh, wow. Dude, there's so many of them.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do when they're all grown up? I hope they don't have pets or kids.
Oh, is that a capybara?
Bro, is that thing eating your tent?
Or is that a beaver? I think that's a beaver.
I don't even care. What even is that? A wombat? Wombats are so cute. Yeah, right. That thing is hideous. It's like the fattest rat I've ever seen.
We have some crazy news, and I don't believe it for 1 second. Jeffrey accuser Virginia Joffrey has by suicide. I mean, she literally said a week or two ago when she got hit by a random school bus that we have no details about. Like, do we even know that if there was kids on the bus? We don't even know who was driving it. No details were released about it. It's so sketchy. Just a few weeks ago, the Daily Mail, I'm not Virginia Roberts, chilling message saying, if something happens to me, do not let this go. Evil people want me quiet. And I totally believe it. The client list is about to be released. People don't think that it's going to get released, but it's going to soon.
People have been saying that the Epstein list was going to get released for years now. It's never going to get released. I'll tell you why. It won't get released because there's too many important people that are on potentially on that list. Senators, governors, mayors, maybe more than likely presidents. I mean, even Obama was mentioned in the Diddy trial. That now they're saying that Obama had been to a couple Diddy parties. Obviously, that doesn't mean that Obama was a part of any freak out or freak offs or anything like that, messing around with the baby oil and shit, which would be nuts. But the Epstein thing is a little more intense because he had his own private island, and we do know that presidents were confirmed to be there in the past. Well, at least President Bill Clinton. We know for sure he had been to Epstein Island, and that he had been to Epstein Island many times.
And if it was, she would be getting questioned about Jeffrey. They don't want her answering questions. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Hit the follow button and we'll see you later.
I tried looking into it. It says that they don't suspect of any foul play involved, which is obviously, you know, that's fishy. But yeah, I don't believe it either, man. She had just got hit by a bus like 2 weeks ago. That's like the plot of a bad movie.
Tecnologia. Tecnologia.
Beavers are evolving. They got a satellite dish.
Tecnologia.
What are they saying?
I love
Makes
it,
this
bro.
video 10
I
times
love
funnier.
it. Beaver's got satellite TV before GTA 6. Yep.
Beaver's
And
got
GTA
satellite
6 has been
TV
delayed
before we got
again
GTA 6.
until next year. It's been delayed till May. It's like they don't want our money, bro. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Struggle is real.
Now I'm recording like right to TikTok because like it's getting real now. So we're off north of our
Oh, I found somebody else that saved one of his videos. This is kind of an update to that guy that had that land by the border.
property a little bit, and we were looking for places that naturally hold water, and we found this like little pond that's like north of an arroyo, and this thing is filled with kids' backpacks. Like filled with backpacks. And there's like a mound here, and there's like a bunch of signs. There's more backpacks. Wildlife activity, like if you dig down, it's like there's backpacks. There's little kids' backpacks here. Don't be too loud. Like there are kids' backpacks.
I went down a rabbit hole with this story.
I'm armed, but we found a place out in the middle of the desert north of our property that has bones and boots and kids' backpacks. Yeah. This is getting really, really weird. You smell that?
There's some other videos out there trying to claim that they are scamming and making this up, and I went down a rabbit hole. I definitely don't think they're making this up at all. I've been watching their lives and following them. I'll see if I can tag them at the bottom.
So we just hit a point where we found like our 5th backpack or bag after finding that boot. And yeah, we're done. We're going to head back to the property. Going to have to contact somebody about this because one of our neighbors was really, really interested when we found bones on our property. And that guy's been really, really against us having social media. So I think sorry, we're kind of in shock. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to have to figure this out, but we just found a bunch of backpacks and like personal belongings.
Yikes, dude. He needs to be careful, man. I swear it's like it's more dangerous than actually being in Mexico. When you're down there, like if you go on vacation, I go every once in a while to visit family. You feel safe. You feel fine. You know where I feel the unsafest is literally the border. For some reason, the border is like the worst place to be. Whether you're inside the US or outside, it's the worst. It's the scariest. It's the shadiest. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a cat. Bro, standing on business. Oh my God. That's a chunky boy. That's a big chungus right there. Holy crap. He says you gotta pay the toll if you want to come down this alley.
So I live here in the Central Valley, and it was raining a couple minutes ago.
Oh yeah, the blue rain stuff.
The blue water. So I live here in the Central Valley, and it was raining a couple minutes ago. Can anyone explain the blue water?
Cloud seeding? People are saying it's from cloud seeding. Does this happen from cloud seeding? That can't be good, right? Like That can't be good. If that actually came from the rain, that just means it's full of chemicals. I hope bro's just joking.
So apparently there was a lull or something in the Google Earth of not blocking out areas of Area 51 from Google Earth, and people were able to capture this image of this giant, tall, black triangle building. It's so creepy looking. Whoa. This is wild. So I was asking ChatGPT about it. I'm like, hey, were there pictures taken? Like, yeah, people were able to take pictures. So I asked to see the pictures. Said, I understand your interest in seeing an image of the taller triangle structure at Area 51. However, due to the highly classified nature of Area 51, the restrictions on satellite imagery, there's no publicly available images of such structure.
Baloney.
Is that creepy looking though?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. What are your theories that what it could be? Because my thought, it looks like an air traffic control like center.
I mean, some people were calling it the, what do you call it? The obelisk. Obelisk. There is some weird ancient symbolism with it. Like all these major cities have an obelisk in them. And like, I think London has an obelisk erected that was actually from ancient Egypt. So they brought it over from ancient Egypt to London to erect it. And it just has like all this weird.
Do you think it has like
creepy
any
stuff.
like religious significance?
I think so.
To it?
Like occult kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Scholars believe that obelisks represent an eternity and immortality.
Creepy.
I think I had seen the original video about the guy that found that on Google Maps. I think they photoshopped it out now. I don't think you can find it anymore. So that means it might have actually been something. Who knows?
There are some crazy things happening in the world right now. Fireball is offering a lifetime supply of their whiskey only to their fans that are over 90 years old. NASA found a diamond in space that is 5 times bigger than Earth. The amount of money that was spent on GTA 6 is more than it took to build the tallest building in the world. Zoos are now giving guests special glasses to avoid eye contact with gorillas. An AI applied to the art school in Vienna successfully. A mini dachshund named Valerie survived on a remote island in Australia for over a year by herself. A hawk terrorized a bald man for weeks, and a falconer told him that it was just hormonal. A man was ticketed in Montreal just minutes after his parking spot turned into a bus stop. A 71-year-old man was arrested after police found 7 emotional support tigers inside his house. NASA is offering $3 million to anyone who can recycle 96 bags of astronaut poop on the moon. Police are investigating whether a foster mom in Missouri traded a child for a monkey to grow her exotic pet collection.
A lifetime supply for a 90-year-old. Don't they mean like a possibly 1 year supply? I'm never disappointed by the news this guy has, especially the 7 emotional support tigers. Something is deeply wrong with that man. That's a lot of emotional support.
This is a total game changer. A man in Chicago has figured out a way to turn plastic waste into usable fuel.
The world's first ever handmade continuous microwave pyrolysis reactor
It's like that
to
guy
convert
who
plastic waste.
had disappeared. Who,
So last night he used him. Honestly, nothing better than when a guy breaks this out.
turned another vehicle, and turned something else into a
Take
running
that plastic
vehicle. I
waste
think it
out
might have
the
been
ocean,
water.
out the landfills, out the waste stream, and turn it into fuel. $0 a gallon.
I mean,
Julian
plastic
Brown,
is made of
known online
petroleum,
as
right?
Nature Lad, isn't your average inventor. At just 21, he pioneered a method to convert plastic waste into usable fuel right from his backyard. He uses a technique called microwave pyrolysis. Julian heats plastic waste in the absence of oxygen, breaking it down into fuel components like diesel and gasoline. The process also yields carbon black as the only byproduct, and it's a valuable byproduct. But innovation isn't without its risks. Julian faced a severe explosion that left him hospitalized with second-degree burns. Later, he discovered that his car's lug nuts had been tampered with.
A few days ago, 2 days ago, all 10 of my lug nuts on my front wheels were completely. And one of my wheels almost flew off going 70 miles per hour on the interstate.
This nearly caused a fatal accident right after his first accident. And he doesn't think this is a coincidence. He thinks this is a little fishy.
This is where the explosion happened. And take a look at how high that fire got. I was point blank.
Undeterred, Julian is now working on a solar-powered version of his reactor.
I'm back, just like I never left.
He's hoping that this thing's going to change the game. All plastic waste can just be placed into one of these machines and out comes usable fuel. Plastic waste will actually become valuable because plastic is made out of these petroleum products in the first place. With over 3.4 billion plastic items discarded daily, Julian's invention could be a game changer in our fight against pollution. His vision is a world where plastic waste fuels our lives, not our landfills. In Julian's own words, he states, "I'm not just building machines, I'm building a future where waste becomes wealth. Join me on this journey." So go over there and follow him, because I think it's just absolutely amazing. And his journey, his videos are amazing, showing off these incredible machines that he's building. And I think this is the kind of thing we should be supporting wholeheartedly.
Protect this man at all costs. They loosened his lug nuts, bro. There was another guy that something similar happened. He figured out how to make a car run off of water. I think it was like a steam engine or something, but it was like a car that would run off of water. And I think they disappeared that guy too. We don't take nothing serious. Everybody in the comments is saying RIP. Nah, seriously, man, this guy needs like bodyguards 24/7. Somebody buy him bodyguards.
No.
Oh, hell no, bruh.
It's way too damn close for me. See it? The black bear? They're like on a track. Like, who would put a track like that and not have anything to do?
That's it. It's like a freaking buffet on a conveyor belt. What is wrong with whoever is running this attraction? There needs to be a fence, man. One of these days, one of those bears is going to reach in for a taste. The slow clicks as you advance are psychological torture. Yeah, for real. It's like a Saw movie where you can't move. You're stuck on this ride. Meanwhile, you're watching this bear eat you feet first. Or I think they go butt first. Either way, it's going to be horrifying.
Now, check this, folks. As his hand comes together, a set of fingers come over like he's got a third hand. Do you see that? Let's watch it again.
Oh,
see?
what?
That's AI, because it makes them kind of mistakes.
Dude.
Same up here.
Have you seen this?
His hands turn into one big finger in the center. See? It's strange. These clips look like they've been used after he, if you ask me, because he's a lot more chubbier, I noticed, in these clips. And when you see him in his coffin, none of this is there. All of this chubbiness is gone. Yeah, he's got a black eye over here and a black eye over the other one, and he looks like he's been 3 months. But like I say, a few days ago, all I'm saying is this is iffy. To me, these are AI. 100% that's AI, and that's AI. And if this was used in the mainstream, which it was, then what you got to ask is why? Is it because they needed him to pop on a certain date, like Easter Sunday, for instance?
He's right. It is OI. OI? How do you say it? OI? But he's right. Like, why? Just like the Katy Perry space flight, whatever. Why do they feel the need to like be faking things? I think he's been gone for at least weeks, if not months. He's been gone, man. Ever since they said he was sick, I think he's been gone.
Is anyone else getting allergies like way worse than before? I recently stumbled upon something very interesting. So there's a horticulturist named Thomas Ogren, and he found that many cities planted only male trees because they produce only pollen, so they're easier to maintain, versus female trees, which produce fruits and seeds. Problem is, without female trees to absorb all the pollen, it just lingers in the air. He said that this practice started back from a guidance in the 1949 USDA Yearbook of Agriculture, which they recommended, quote, only male trees should be selected to avoid nuisance from the seed. Now, fast forward to today, scientists are saying urban landscaping is to blame for prolonged crippling allergy seasons. Now, this is not ideal for most people, but great for big pharma. Zyrtec, one of the most popular allergy medications, is experiencing a boom in sales. In fact, analysts are predicting that the total antihistamine market is projected to triple or almost triple in the next 10 years. And guess what Big Pharma wants to do to help cure us from our allergies? plant more trees. Okay, a couple years ago, Zyrtec started partnering with a group called American Forests to support tree equity in 3 key cities: Phoenix, Detroit, and Washington, D.C. The result? Sky-high pollen levels in Phoenix, the Detroit metro area, and Washington, D.C. Now, are they doing this on purpose? Claiming so would be promoting a conspiracy, which, of course, we wouldn't want to do. But what I will say is that for-profit medicine will never be designed to cure illness, but rather only treat the symptoms in perpetuity.
Wow. I had no idea that female trees could absorb pollen. That's another theory I need to add to my list. You know what that just reminded me? When I go down to Mexico, they do have female trees, and these are public trees on public streets. They have fruit growing out of them, and I've always wondered why trees here aren't like that. That makes so much sense now.
Okay. Have a good night. All right, bye. Is it a million tiny little humans screaming for their lives? What is that?
It does sound like there's a bunch of little people screaming for help.
What the hell, dude?
I'm highly concerned.
All right, I need to find out what this is. A potato bug? All right, let's find out what a potato bug is. Jerusalem crickets. What the hell is that?
Predator.
That's a predator. Okay, so it's this thing? That's what's screaming? It just looks like a cricket. They scream when you step on them or light them on fire. Jeez. So they're crickets. They're crickets that make screaming noises. Sweet. The more you know. Delco woman accused of defecating on car during road rage incident. Oh dear
dude, this is what I told you about.
Suspect has been identified today as
The lady
44-year-old
defecates on the other lady's car
Again, 44
during
years old
road
from
rage.
Wrigley Park. I can tell you in the past hour, she was brought here to the Prospect Park Police Department. We are going to show you parts of that video that got us here. This is the video that was posted by the Instagram user Greg_Ferrari. We are not showing you the most graphic parts of this video. It has been shared at least 157,000 times, gaining more than 30,000 views on the app, but likely even more on other social media apps. In fact, the police chief for Prospect Park says social media is how they even found out about this. It was not reported by the other driver involved. The incident happened on 4th and Madison in Prospect Park when the chief says someone cut the other person off on the road, and eventually it did escalate to this. Now, the charges against her include indecent exposure, depositing waste on the highway. I also spoke with the suspect's family a little earlier. They didn't want to go on camera tonight, but they did tell us that in their opinion that there was more leading up to this video beyond what has been shared on social media. They tell us that they are in the process of getting an attorney, but for now, they did not want to comment on camera.
Wow. So the other person that was involved wasn't even who called the cops. It was somebody else. They need to add to her charges assault with a deadly weapon because, jeez, dude, how do you just have one ready like that? Yeah, for real. I don't think she had it ready. Like, the way they made it sounded like she had like some diarrhea going and she just let it rip. This person has a license and she had no remorse. The way she smiles at the camera, that is a complete psycho right there.
Spent my day learning about the worst pizza throughout America. This was all after somebody asked on Twitter, I want to know who has the worst pizza in general. And I did not know some of these things existed. And they are so gross. Let's start with Altoona, Pennsylvania pizza.
That.
Oh my God. First of all, look at how much bread there is. And then the slab of American cheese on what? Here's another picture. It looks like they throw some peppers in their jalapeno. Oh, Indiana pie. Is that cardboard? Is that cardboard? Obviously, there's cardboard on the back, but you can't even tell the difference between the cardboard here and the bread. Lack of Omaha mentions tell me how few people have eaten in Omaha.
Ew.
I mean, this could taste decent. It could. This is not as bad as the first two, but it's bad. I also learned about Rhode Island pizza, which I guess is frozen. You eat it frozen.
Ew.
And sometimes it comes in bags. Look
That's
at these
disgusting.
bags of pizza. What are they doing in Rhode Island? Not too far from some really great pizza spots. There's good pizza spots in Boston, obviously a lot in Connecticut, and then New York. I mean, they're not too far. And of course, Seattle. I mean, look at what Seattle's doing.
Gross.
I will give them credit. I'm intrigued by, everything bagels. I love an everything bagel.
Yeah,
And everything
those have to be cucumber.
crust. This is crazy. I mean, what is that? A they them pizza? It's a Zazer pizza. Ohio Valley pizza.
Uncooked.
Then we got some Swedish pizza.
I don't know what
Looks
I'm
like
looking
soup. I mean, pineapple is always
bananas.
choice on pizza. I will say the pizza underneath doesn't look that bad.
Dude, they're bananas.
The crust
and
looks
pineapple.
decent.
Oh.
But yeah, I may need to. I mean, now tuna pizza is crazy. That's the worst by far. I may need to go on a tour of America to find the worst slice of pizza.
Bruh, I didn't even see that. That is foul. They got the freaking
Banana, though,
bananas
is
or
gnarly.
plantains, whatever it is, on the pizza. Oh my
Banana
God.
on
How dare you?
pizza?
I'm actually offended by this. Best pizza I've ever had is mellow mushroom. Quite legitimately the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life. They're not paying me either, bro. It's good. It is so good.
What?
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 Wait, hold up.
Oh, yes.
That was his pet. Then why he stomped like that? Jesus.
Listen up. If you've been injured in a recent car accident, what you do next can make or break how much money you get. Here's the biggest mistake I see people make.
I'm sorry, but bro is tweaking. He's tweaking. The way he reacted, he had a full mental breakdown. That jump was risky. Yes, dude, that was so risky. He almost ended that cockroach. There's some strange people out there. Hey, to each his own. You want to be a little strange, you can be strange, man. We're all a little strange. We're all a little bit weird.
I've been wanting to try this place for so long. Yeah,
it's a great
I'm sorry.
What is that that you do?
Oh, I'm an accountant.
No, I mean like the weird voice thing.
No, sorry. Yeah, I'm possessed.
Sorry.
But problem.
This is the
I swear to God,
skit.
super.
It's unreal. There's no way that this is not a skit.
Sorry. What did you order?
I understand how this can sound
That's a skit.
blur to you, but I was crying. I watched this thing move across in my rearview mirror. I was driving my car to the front. I could see it outside in the mirror, and got out of my car, like staring at me. But if I looked away. Find it until it was closer. I have never felt fear like this. The hair on my arms standing up. I was crying on the mom, waiting for my stepdad to come because I couldn't believe this is what I really saw.
Yeah, that was straight up a skit. Ain't no way. It could be real. Who knows? I mean, I guess if you gotta lower your standards a bit, if you're willing, you know.
Para los que estaban preguntando.
What? Just picking up a tree, walking away with it.
How is that happening?
Yeah, this is my tree.
Literally, how is that happening? I'm flabbergasted by that. I'm flabbergasted right now. I have no explanation for that.
5 people have survived 36 hours in an alligator-infested swamp after their plane was forced to make an emergency landing in the Amazon. 3 women, a
What?
child, and the pilot stood on top of the plane and were surrounded by huge alligators that came within 3 meters of them. But the alligators were deterred by the smell of petrol leaking into the water from the plane, according to the pilot.
That I cannot imagine what that would feel like. Your plane goes down and then you're immediately surrounded by monsters. That's insane, dude. Absolutely, thank God they're okay.
God's
That's actually a
divine,
movie right there. That can be turned
intervention
into a
right
movie.
there.
That's so crazy. And there's your title right there. 36 hours. Netflix, jump on this.
Hey, we're camping in this beautiful state park in Texas, and it's been raining, and the water that's coming out of the sky is blue. And it's not this tarp, because it's happening on this tarp too. Look at that. This is crazy. Are they chemtrailing us in Texas?
Bro, they can
Video
show you
number 5
everywhere.
that I've seen about the blue rain. It's not a question if they're chemtrailing us, it's what are they putting into it. Footage from China shows robot trying to attack engineers during testing.
Yeah, that robot test.
What? Oh my God, dude.
Nah, if it was really coming
Holy
after him,
crap,
if he
dude
was
had a
looking in his
mental
direction,
breakdown.
I just think it's malfunctioning.
Look at him chopping away.
You know? Look out, man!
Yo, stop.
Only 2 people know
Unplug him, dude.
karate.
Unplug them. Yo, stop. And eventually they're going to give them
that was the
pew-pews.
Chinese.
What would anybody's explanation for this
Look
be?
out,
Is that
man.
like a malfunction? Did it get angry? Does it have feelings? Imagine this is a cop arresting you. Sometimes it happens already, but imagine this is a cop arresting you in the future, dude. There's no stopping it. And then the judge that's supposed to protect your rights is also gonna be a robot. It's over, dude. We need to stop right now.
Order up. Big cheesy pizza for Rocky Lee. Order up. Big cheesy pizza for Rocky Lee.
Maybe he doesn't like that pizza. He wanted pineapple pizza. You got his order wrong, bro.
Y'all, what the is going on with Cynthia Erivo hands? This video I'm gonna show y'all, she was on stage singing, and her hands was twice the size of this. It looked like Shaquille O'Neal hands, but skinny as hell. Her hands was real live on some wicked. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Her hands remind me of the shorty that was in the crowd when The Weeknd was doing this little song, and she had them long fingers. That's what hers remind me of. Look at this. Look at her hands, y'all. And it looked like it's growing. Am I tripping? I understand she got on nails, but look out how long her fingers is, y'all. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, y'all just seen what I seen.
Oh, yeah.
Her hands is way longer on that video than right here on this picture. And I swear, watch the Joan over. Watch this video over. You're going to see her hands. It looked like it was growing, y'all. It's crazy, fool. Now all them interviews when she was talking crazy is kind of making sense. She might be...
Those fingers did look kind of long, bro. So what's going on there? It reminds me of that witch from Left 4 Dead. I don't know if y'all played that, but the witch from Left 4 Dead got them long fingers, bro. I mean, she did play a witch, right? Might be something to it. Well, guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Let me know what you think.
All right, guys. I'm done as well. So have a good night. And yeah, stay cool, man. Look out, man. All right. Have a good night. Like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And we'll continue to do stuff like this. Just go ahead and let me know what you want to watch next or see next or do next or next. All right. Have a good night.